So here is the Yiri Prochazka showcase for UFC 311. He will be fighting Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. He was unsuccessful at capturing the light heavyweight title against Alex Pereira. He's looking to reestablish some momentum to get back to the top. And a win over Jamal Hill will do just that, especially a dominant win. But let me start off with something. If you're wondering why Yiri shaved his head, there was a cancer patient, goes by the name of, I think, Ashley. She did his hairstyle, like the ponytail style he has, before chemotherapy, and it went viral. He flew her out for UFC 311, and on top of that, he is going to donate $50,000 to a specific cancer research center where they're from. I believe they're from the Czech Republic. And Dana also matched with another $50K, so that's $100K right there. So I thought that was a really heartwarming, story, and it's good to see, good people are still out there these days. But yeah, Yiri, for the most part, is a brawler. He has carved of wood. Pretty sure he has fast hands. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of damage with the hands. You got 96 power. Frontal assault for those front kicks. Great spinning elbows. He did knock out Dominic Reyes with a spinning elbow. We're going to try to use most of his weapons as much as we can. Can't force them, especially at this weight class. You can get knocked out. But chopping up Pereira's lead leg is perfect because right around this leg health, he will be missing 30% power. So he goes from 100 to like 85 or so. Something like that. Not a math guy, but you lose about 30%. So it's going to be a really hard time trying to win these exchanges. So that's a really good tip. But you got to be careful. Not only does he have the best calf kicks, really quick, powerful, but Alex has steel checks. So, if he is checking quite a few early on, your leg will be gone. So you have to, sprinkle them in there, if you will, wisely. We're trying to get those spinning elbows in while we're in the pocket. We're going to duck that question mark kick, knock him down. Just still trying to take our time. Land another one. Drop him again. Hit him with another calf kick. Bang. Caught him in full vulnerability right there. We got Jon Jones. It's going to be a tricky matchup. All the tools he has on the feet. He can grapple. There's a lot of things we have to worry about that we can't really do back. You can grapple, obviously with anybody in the game. But that's not really a smart thing to do. So, just going to be taking our time. Because I don't know how he's going to use Jones. So, we're just going to have to see, what weapons he uses. Just trying to watch what he's going to do. Trying to chop up the leg a little bit when we get the chance. Jon Jones has very weak legs. So does Prochazka. But trying to chop him down a little bit. Because there's a grappling threat with Jon Jones. So the more I get that leg chopped down, the less GA he gets for his takedowns, the easier it is to deny those takedown attempts. If you guys didn't know. On top of taking away a good amount of power. And it opens up the offense a bit. If you're trying to force those body shots, and sometimes you can get cracked. So, trying to take our time, taking advantage of that frontal assault. I love that, the ponytail and stuff on Yiri. Definitely has the, physics. It's pretty cool. Small details like that are great. I just wish the gameplay of UFC 5 was a lot better. Obviously the pace is a bit too fast, and people just pretty much glue to you for the most part. So hopefully stuff like that's addressed in the next installment of the series. Because back in UFC 4, I didn't get to do content on there. I didn't really do content. That was my first UFC game. But the pace was a bit slower, and people couldn't really glue to you like that. You had to earn your way in the pocket for the most part, And you're able to reset, with a teep. But, here in this game, by the time I hit somebody with a teep, they're already back in your face before your leg resets. Now, this is not a player trying to do that. He's trying to, he's resetting and he's backing up. So, I'm not using the fighter I'm going against as an example, but for the most part, when people get frustrated at all, they will start to just pressure and just sit in your face, and that's it. Then you're forced to box. We're going to deny that takedown. We denied the initial part, and then he was able to turn it down, so we turned our left analog stick down, and we denied that. I knew it was down because his head and body started rotating towards the camera, so Jon Jones' like face was going towards the camera. That's how you know if it's a down takedown. And if you kind of see like his back and his head going away from the camera, that's how you know it's up. So it's either up or down when they turn those takedowns. Once you get used to that, takedown defense will be a lot easier. It's not too hard to deny them for the most part. Unfortunately, I wish there was better ways to get takedowns. You know, like especially if you time one under strikes, or maybe the person doesn't have, you know, a lot of short-term stamina or long-term stamina. You know, maybe your takedown should be a bit easier. You know, I do grapple myself, and sometimes if I'm facing a decent player, it's almost impossible to take down at times. But yeah, even with the new main event, I'm still really happy and really excited for the card. I believe the next card, I'm not too sure. I think it's the Izzy versus Amanov Fight Night card with Shara Bullet versus MVP. And some other gems in there too. Oh, Sergey Pavlovich is returning as well. You know, one of the best knockout artists currently in heavyweight, next to Tom Aspinall. I believe he has like the second or third lowest like fight time in the UFC. So yeah, the man is a beast. He's going against Biggie Boy. I forget his name. Oh, Rosenstrike. Yeah, Rosenstrike. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. You know, Rosenstrike is a very experienced kickboxer and very experienced in the UFC. So we're gonna see how that style collides. The styles do make the fights. And certain styles clashing against each other is some of the most beautiful fights we ever see. Or even some of the most action-packed fights we will ever see. So, I'm just happy it's fight day, you know. It is very, very exciting. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to be watching the prelims today, you know, because Peyton Tablet is going to be on there as a prospect at bantamweight. You also have, who else do we have? Grant Dawson's coming back. That was a good prospect, but he lost to Bobby Green, but he restored it with a nice win. And he's going to obviously try to keep his momentum going in the lightweight division. And you also got Jailton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. So that's more of a grappling clash. You know, Sergey Spivak's more of a heavy wrestler, you know, compared to Almeida's more like jiu-jitsu, submission based. So we're going to see how those styles clash. So I think from the prelims to the main card, beautiful card. Yeah, I'm just loving it. Oh, and there's someone that looks like, I forget his name. It looks like Anthony Smith, but he's like a knockout artist. He's also fighting. So that's another prospect. So I highly recommend to check out these prelims. You definitely don't want to miss them. Still just taking our time with the Jones player, trying to read out what he's doing. Look at that, we rock him again. We're winning that stamina battle. We're going to jump, try to get him out of here. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned as always.